Mastering pre-probate and inheritance leads across Wisconsin, a gold mine for real estate investors. In Wisconsin, where real estate spans everything from lakeside getaways to generational farms, many motivated sellers transition property ownership quietly and off-market. These are pre-probate and inheritance leads, properties that begin transferring after a death before any probate filings occur. For agents and investors ready to act with empathy and speed, they represent high-quality, low-competition opportunities. What are pre-probate and inheritance leads? Pre-probate leads are created when a property starts changing hands after an owner's passing but before a probate case is filed. These transitions commonly occur outside of court thanks to living trusts, which pass assets directly to heirs. Joint tenancy with rights of survivorship, where a co-owner becomes the sole titleholder. Spousal transfers, keeping the property with the surviving spouse. These are also referred to as inheritance or trust-owned properties. Regardless of the label, the common value is clear: off-market access to motivated sellers early in their decision process. Advertisement. How SuccessorsData.com discovered the opportunity. Launched in 2012, SuccessorsData.com pioneered a process of combining obituary records with tax and deed data to identify properties likely undergoing quiet inheritance. While originally focused on probate tracking, the team discovered a powerful pattern. Many inherited homes transfer and sell without ever entering probate court. That discovery gave rise to the pre-probate lead category, earning nationwide recognition from Inman News and top brokerages like Century 21. Why pre-probate leads are especially valuable in Wisconsin. Wisconsin's probate process is decentralized and administered by individual counties. In cities like Milwaukee, Madison, and Green Bay, probate filings can be delayed or backlogged. In smaller counties like Sauk, Pierce, or Ashland, court data may not be publicly posted at all. That means waiting for probate data can cause you to miss your window. Now, imagine a couple in Waukesha owns 3 rental properties in joint tenancy. When one passes away, the surviving spouse becomes sole owner and quietly starts thinking about downsizing or selling. A lakeside vacation home near Minocqua, held in a trust, is inherited by 3 adult children. One wants to keep it. 2 want to sell and split the equity without a drawn-out legal process. Pre-probate leads give you direct access to these opportunities before the court, agents, or public databases catch up. Probate versus inheritance-based sales. Lead type speed and complexity. Probate involved. Probate sale slow, court-supervised, legally complex. Yes, trust inheritance sale fast, private, standard closing process. No remainder. Spouse ownership. Immediate ownership transfer. No. How to reach Wisconsin sellers first. Step 1. Send a direct mail letter that works. Here's a proven letter that converts across Milwaukee, Appleton, and Eau Claire. Dear property owner, would you consider selling your property located at XYZ Street in Madison, Wisconsin to us? I can be reached at 909-315-5330. Advertisement. Sincerely, Maury Abel. P.S. If not today, please keep this letter for future consideration. Step 2. Automate outreach with PostcardCity.com. PostcardCity.com helps you deploy professional mail that feels personal, handwritten. SD. Y. When the phone rings, build trust early. Expect curiosity, questions, and, often, gratitude. Caller. We received your letter about my father's duplex in Kenosha. Why did you send it? You. We research properties through public records and wanted to connect in case your family might be exploring a sale. I'd love to learn more if that's something you're open to discussing. Then ask. Is the property currently vacant, rented, or lived in? Are there other decision-makers involved? Does the home need any repairs or cleanup? Do you have a timeline or pricing goal in mind? Are there any other properties you're managing or thinking of selling? Step 3. Use skip tracing to find the right contact info. Most obituaries don't include email or phone numbers. For as little as 6 cents per lead, skip tracing provides up to 7 phone numbers, email addresses, additional relatives or co-owners, This dramatically improves your chances of having a one-on-one conversation before they speak to a realtor. Step 4. Scale your calling with iqdial.com. iqdial.com is the power dialer for real estate outreach, perfect for working Wisconsin leads in volume. It features triple line dialing, pre-recorded voicemail drop, lead tracking, and note-taking. Whether you're calling leads in Sheboygan, Fond du Lac, or Racine, this platform keeps your campaign consistent and efficient. Alternate terms you may encounter: inheritance leads, any real estate passed to heirs after a death; trust-owned properties, homes titled to a living trust. Different label, same opportunity. Reach out early, offer clarity, and become the trusted voice in a moment of transition. About Maury Abel. Maury Abel is the founder of successorsdata.com, the nation's most trusted source of verified pre-probate, probate, and inheritance leads across 43,000 plus zip codes and over 500 counties. Advertisement. He also leads leadcruncher.com, a real-time lead platform built for agents and investors seeking off-market property leads before court filings or public listings appear. With 30-plus years in real estate outreach, negotiation, and automation, Maury helps professionals across Wisconsin and the U.S. connect early with motivated sellers and close more off-market deals with less friction and more empathy. Want to launch your Wisconsin outreach strategy? Call Maury directly at 909-315-5330. Advertisement. Advertisements. Occasionally, some of your visitors may see an advertisement here, as well as a privacy and cookies banner at the bottom of the page. You can hide ads completely by upgrading to one of our paid plans. Upgrade now, dismiss message. Share this. Press this. X. Mastering Pre-Probate and Inheritance leads across West Virginia, a goldmine for real estate investors. Mastering Pre-Probate and Inheritance leads across West Virginia, a goldmine for real estate investors. West Virginia's real estate landscape is dotted with long-held family homes, inherited farmland, and legacy properties that often move quietly from one generation to the next. Some of the most motivated sellers here never go through probate or public listing channels. These are pre-probate and inheritance leads, homes transitioning ownership before any court filings occur. For sharp investors and agents, this is your opportunity to engage early and exclusively. What are pre-probate and inheritance leads? Pre-probate leads appear when a property owner passes away and ownership begins to shift before any probate case is filed. These transfers often happen outside the court system through living trusts, where property is distributed directly to heirs; joint tenancy with rights of survivorship, giving full title to a surviving co-owner; spousal transfers, keeping title with the surviving spouse. Also known as inheritance or trust-owned properties, these assets are actionable well before anyone else knows they're on the table. How successorsdata.com pioneered early access. Since 2012, successorsdata.com has been matching obituary data with tax roll and deed records to uncover inheritance leads. Initially created to track probate activity, the system revealed a key truth: many properties are sold without ever entering probate court. Advertisement. This launched the pre-probate lead category, recognized by Inman News and rapidly adopted by firms like Century 21 and independent investors nationwide. Why pre-probate leads are so strategic in West Virginia. West Virginia's probate process is county-driven and often slow-moving. In larger counties like Kanawha, Charleston, or Berkeley-Martinsburg, filings can take weeks to process. In more remote counties such as Webster, Pocahontas, or Clay, probate records may not be accessible online at all. Now consider: a couple in Morgantown holds several rental properties in joint tenancy. After one spouse passes, the survivor becomes full owner without any court filing and may consider selling off assets quietly. A family homestead near Lewisburg, held in a trust, transfers to siblings who live in multiple states. They have no interest in maintaining a mountain property they barely visit. They want a fast, discreet resolution. Pre-probate leads get you to the front of that conversation before listing alerts or probate data show anything at all. Probate versus inheritance-based sales. Lead type speed and complexity. Probate involved. Probate sale slow, court supervised, legally complex. Yes, trust inheritance sale fast, private, standard closing process. No remainder spouse ownership. Immediate ownership transfer. No. How to reach sellers before the competition. Step 1. Mail a proven letter. Here's a time-tested message for areas like Charleston, Huntington, and Parkersburg. Dear property owner, would you consider selling your property located at XYZ Street in Beckley, West Virginia to us? I can be reached at 909-315-5330. Sincerely, Maury Abel. P.S. If not today, please keep this letter for future consideration. Step 2. Automate with PostcardCity.com. PostcardCity.com streamlines direct mail campaigns that feel local and personal. Handwritten fonts, real stamps, and professional print design. Campaigns can be launched in minutes and are optimized for both rural mail routes and denser city neighborhoods. When the phone rings, be human first. Heirs often feel uncertain and emotional. A calm, helpful approach wins trust. Caller: we got your letter about my dad's house in Fairmont. Why did you send it? Thanks for reaching out. We review tax records to identify properties that may be in transition. I just wanted to check in to see if your family might be considering a sale. Advertisement. Follow with clear, simple questions. Is the property occupied, vacant, or rented? Will the sale involve other family members? Are you thinking about selling now or exploring options? Any cleanup or repairs needed? Are there other properties you're managing? Step 3. Use skip tracing to reach the right contact. Obituaries don't provide contact info, but skip tracing does. For just 6 cents per lead, you'll uncover up to 7 associated phone numbers, email addresses for heirs, relatives, and alternate decision-makers. Skip tracing lets you reach sellers before they hire agents or file paperwork. Step 4. Call smarter with IQDial.com. IQDial.com powers your calling strategy across West Virginia with triple line dialing, pre-recorded voicemail drops, in-call notes, and lead tracking. Perfect for building momentum in areas like Clarksburg, Elkins, and Bluefield. Alternate terms you might encounter. Pre-probate leads can also show up as inheritance leads, homes passed to next of kin, trust-owned properties, assets passed privately via a trust. No matter the term, the strategy is the same. Connect first, offer value, and close the deal privately and respectfully. About Maury Abel. Maury Abel is the founder of SuccessorsData.com, America's leading source for verified pre-probate, probate, and inheritance leads, covering over 43,000 zip codes and 500-plus counties. Advertisement. He also leads LeadCruncher.com, a real-time data platform delivering motivated seller leads without relying on public filings or MLS alerts. With over 3 decades in seller negotiation, outreach automation, and probate strategy, Maury helps real estate professionals in West Virginia and across the U.S. close more off-market deals with less friction and more empathy. Want help launching your West Virginia campaign? Call Maury directly at 909-315-5330.